With her son at bat, however, Diana Benedict was caught off guard. This was more than 2 decades ago, long before exit velo. Not that children would have such tools at their disposal, but Benedict swears it was a rocket. That ball lined right back at my head, Benedict told Sporting News. I ducked down. I'm like, oops, not pitching to you anymore, little boy. More. Mookie Betts Yankees rival doing something special for Mother's Day. Major League pitchers would be wise to take a similar approach when Mookie Betts, who is playing the best baseball of his career, is at the plate. The face of the Red Sox since David Ortiz retired, the 25-year-old is slashing .356, .435, .780 with 41 runs scored, 29 extra base hits, 13 homers and 27 RBIs in 35 games. The 2018 season is young, but Betts is an early MVP candidate. He has come a long way since his mom, his very first Little League coach, threw together a team of stragglers because other coaches told Betts he was too small to play. That was a year before the line drive incident. Only 5'9" now, Betts required suspenders just to keep his baseball pants around his waist at the time. Benedict remembers going to buy a pair, only to find Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones left. Betts had a glove with the same terrapin theme, and it was with this TMNT look that the future big leaguer graced the fields in Nashville, Tennessee. I hate that I didn't get a picture of that, Benedict said, because I have pictures of everything else. Underestimated due to his stature, Betts didn't take long to show he was the most skilled player on the team. One of the few kids that age capable of fielding the ball cleanly, Betts had been practicing with Benedict since he was 3. By the time he got to Little League, he was asked to run more than the average infielder. I just remember my mom, a couple instances where she would say, "We need an out right here, so whatever you do, go get an out," Betts told Sporting News, flashing his signature smile as he talked about his mom. We were 4 or 5 at the time, so they would hit a ground ball and instead of me throwing it to first, I was fast enough to just run over and tag him. More. Red Sox vying for top spot in MLB Power Rankings. It's common to see parent coaches being tougher on their own kids than the rest, but Benedict never felt that was necessary with her son. Benedict, who stopped coaching Little League when Betts was about 7, said her son was always easy to manage. He always wanted to learn and never hesitated to ask questions. Competitive from the time he was little, he acted like a mini coach, helping his teammates along. Betts credits both of his parents for fostering his drive at such a young age. For me, it was very enjoyable because my mom was competitive the same way I was, he said. She was into the games trying to win. She instilled in me, "Hey, we're trying to win a game even though we're young." Her and my dad, Willie Betts, were really similar in the sense that they were tough on you but understood they weren't going to push it. She was going to let me play any sport I wanted to play, but if I was going to play she wanted to make sure I would learn all the basics. We weren't going to be bad at anything. If we were going to do it, we were going to be good at it. While her days of coaching in any official capacity are in the rear-view mirror, Benedict is still one to chime in. Such occasions are rare of late, but she has no problem calling Betts and saying, "Hey, you didn't play well today." A middle infielder herself through high school, Benedict grew up playing softball on a field her grandfather built on his farm in Paducah, Kentucky. Playing with family after field work, one had to learn how to catch before being gifted a glove of their own. To this day, she's still eager to learn, and offer constructive criticism. Benedict will ask Betts all sorts of questions, like why he took a pitch or about his approach in a certain at-bat. She'll put him in his place, too. Sometimes he'll have to explain to me because I know it's not Little League anymore, but I still always ask, why are you doing this, or, why are you doing that? He'll say, Ma, it's totally different. I don't care if it's different or not, explain it to me, Benedict said. He tells me all the time, okay, Ma, I'll call you later, she continued. No, I want to talk now, you just don't want to hear it, that's true. That's what happens to a lot of kids. You have to be honest with your kids. I commend Mookie and pat him on the back when he does well, but you also need to hear, you need to work on this, you've got to hear the good and the bad. You can't just praise kids all the time and then they never hear the other side of it. While there are times Betts wishes he could get off the phone sooner, he knows his mom means well. From Little League to the majors, Benedict has never stopped coaching him. As he continues to shine in Boston, Betts credits her with teaching him the basics. He's thankful for the years of unwavering support. She wanted whatever I wanted. She always said that, Betts said. From me being a little kid, she always said that I would say that I wanted to be a professional baseball player. She did whatever it took to make that come true.